people who never left their dream, they are living the life of their dreams. First spiritual system of production is the thought realm. Thank you. Okay, you're welcome again to the second session for Wisdom for Wealth. I believe that the first session has inspired you, and I believe that all the things that were shared are going to be put into practice for a greater benefit of every one of us. This next section, I'm going to be talking about what I call the war of words. The war of words. Words are spiritual, because today we're looking at spiritual dimensions. When you speak them, nobody sees them, but people hear them. And because we don't see them, we take them for light. We don't take them seriously. What I want to submit to you is that words are very concrete. In the realm of the spirit, words are real. They are not, when you pour water away and the water dries up, that's not how words are in the realm of the spirit. In the realm of the spirit, when you pour words, they remain. And so that's why for most people who are wealthy people, or who are aspiring wealthy people, they trade a lot with words. They trade a lot with words. They ensure that they are always speaking the right things to themselves. Many years ago, I started speaking the way I speak now. People will think that it's now that I started speaking. No, I've been speaking like this for many years. I only kept increasing the volume of the things that I say. Because words are powerful. Some of us, we are where we are because of the words that were spoken to us. And some of us, we are where we are because of the words that we spoke to ourselves. Words are very powerful. So in the world of words, you will understand that words are one of the gifts of God. The gift of wealth that we have. They are words. They are words. You can never hear me say I'm poor. You can never hear me say I don't have money. I know the implication of those words. You can't hear me say things are bad. You can't hear me say things are not working, because I know the implication of those words. I want to challenge you today in this Wisdom for Wealth to begin to trade words, because words are tradable in the realm of the spirit. You can exchange words for material things. One day, a particular leader rose up and said, this particular race, we don't need them any longer. And with words, he was able to create something that caused a revolution. With your words, you can change your life. With your words, you can inspire your destiny. With your words, you can change the course of your wealthy life if you can speak the right words. Words work wonders if you know how to use them. Words work. It can change an abnormal person to become normal if you know how to use them. When you go for therapy, what do they do to you? Do they give you injection? No. Do they beat you? No. What do? They speak to you. They listen to you. And they speak to you. And before you know it, what you were struggling with, you stop struggling with them. Why? Because somebody has used words to change your behavior. Words are very powerful if you know how to use them. Words are spiritual. Words carry spiritual energy. When they are being spoken, it's not just mere words. The reason why many of us do not understand the effect of words is that we have spoken a whole lot of feet in the air, and it has brought us to where we are, and we don't know the implication at all. Words are powerful. One negative word will need 10 positive words to counter it. That's why you say, I've been confessing, it didn't happen. You didn't confess enough. You didn't say it enough because one negative word stays there. You need 10 positive words to wipe away one negative word. So you now confess the first time it didn't happen. Second time you say it doesn't work. It works. You only did not know that one negative word will need 10 positive words to be able to take it. Words are energy in the spirit. Words are powerful. They can move mountains. Words are powerful. They can move mountains. Even Jesus himself said, if you can say to this mountain, be moved. He said to be moved. Words are powerful. They can break rocks. But many of us, we don't use the right words. And I'm going to take you into the vocabulary of wealthy people today. How wealthy people talk. The things you find in their mouth. So that you can start saying the same. Because you need to start seeing what you are saying. Your words can make you rich. Your words can make you poor. If you speak poor words, you become poor. If you speak rich words, you become rich. Words are spirits, so they live. Words are life. When you speak them, they don't go silent. They stay there to cause an effect. Words are powerful. Words can make living things dead. Words can make dead things come alive. How are you using your word? How are you using the words that come out of your mouth? Some people, some things we're trying to live, only for us to come there and put words that kill them. And you say they are not working, my business is not doing well. Maybe you need to change the words you have been speaking. My family is not doing well. Maybe you need to change the words you have been speaking. I'm not wealthy. That's a wrong word to say. There are things that are too big. My mouth cannot contain them. They are too negative. Some people say, let's face reality. What reality? The reality that I face is the reality of the right things. My reality is wealth. My reality is riches. My reality is success. My reality is that things are working for me. That's my reality. I don't know what your reality is. But today, I want to introduce you to a right reality. Use words to create your reality. It doesn't matter what you are seeing now, what is happening to you now. What you say about them can either make them keep happening or stop happening. You can stop poverty by words. Poverty and riches, they have ears. They listen to you. What you say is what they do. You get to the house, say there's no food. Food has finished. That's why food keep finishing in your house. In my house, food never finishes. In my house, money never gone dry. Even when we don't have cash. You know, we may not have cash, but we have money. Because we trade with the real money. The real money is our words. That's the real money. Some people cannot understand this thing. They are struggling with it in their mind. That how can this man be saying real money is words? Yes, real money is words. If you know how to talk, you will never be poor the rest of your life. If you know how to speak the right words, you will live in prosperity for the rest of your life. If you know how to talk. I have learnt it. I keep speaking it. Many years ago, I told them in my family, I said, I am the definition of wealth in my family. If you want to define wealth, I am the definition of wealth. And today I'm the definition. When they want to define wealth, they define it by me. And I've not even started. Words are powerful. You must learn how words work and how to engage in words, how to negotiate with words, how to trade words. Your business is not doing fine. Have you spoken to your business? Your family is not running well. Have you spoken to that family? Okay, let's look at it in a very literal way. Lack of communication between husband and wife can be a lot of issues. Is that not so? It can be a lot of issues. It's the same. How do you communicate? Words. Words. If I want to make somebody angry now, I can use words to make you angry. If I want to make you happy, I can use words to make you happy. What makes somebody enter a romantic mood is words. Especially when you tell a lady, you're looking so pretty. You're looking gorgeous. Hi. If you are married here and you never appreciate your spouse, somebody may be helping you outside. Yes. Whether you are a lady or you are a guy, somebody may just be helping you outside. Most times when my female staffs come to work, even the male staffs, I say, wow, you're looking good. And they feel good. Imagine that their husband or their wife have not told them at home, you are looking good. Words are very powerful. They are an integral part of our life. If words were not needed, we should not have been speaking. We should not be giving signs. You understand me? You don't understand, Abi? Because words are needed. Even if you don't believe that words can damage a destiny, it does. I've seen people who told their children, you will amount to nothing. And today, their children are struggling to amount to something. Except those children grow to the place of knowledge and begin to amass another word to be able to counter the word that have been spoken concerning them. I lived with a particular uncle of mine who was always telling me negative things about myself. But as a child, I didn't know where I got the inspiration from. I was always countering those things in my mind. I won't say it out, but I'll counter it. This boy, you are so stubborn. I will say in my mind, I'm not stubborn. This boy, you are stupid. I will say in my mind, I'm not stupid. This boy, you are foolish. I will say in my mind, I'm not stupid. I'm not foolish. And when it leaves, I will begin to say, I'm not foolish. I'm not stupid. I am wise. No wonder they call me wisdom. Words are powerful. Your lack of knowledge about the effects of words does not make it less effective. It is very effective. It is very potent. Words are life-giving spirits. They create activities. They create what? Activities. You may not know it, but they do. You can be promoted by your words. You can be demoted by your words. It is wisdom to speak the right words to yourself. And the thing about people is that people don't even have time to speak to themselves. I remember many years ago, I used to do these things on the streets. When I'm walking, and there was no car, and I'll be walking on the street and I'll be talking. Some people thought I was mad. They didn't know I was fighting the war of words. There are many words that have been spoken concerning you. You don't know many negative words that are still being spoken. So if you are not speaking the right thing concerning yourself to counter those words, they can become very effective in your life, and that is why you are struggling. So I speak every day to counter the negative things that have been said concerning me. Especially when you're a rich man, people say all kinds of things about you. They release all kinds of words in the air concerning you. If you're in Africa, you will understand some of these things I'm talking about. Somebody can come up early in the morning and carry some things and begin to say something. Blah, 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 blah. What are they saying? Why are they talking? Why don't they just blow the thing? When they first of all talk to the thing. Blah, 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 blah. You believe that, but you don't believe in your own words. You too come up in the morning. Blah, 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 blah. You say it concerning your destiny. Don't be lackadaisical about life. be careless about words. Select your words and speak them intentionally. Speak them with intention. Believe what you are saying because they can come to pass. That's why for those of us who are parents, never talk down on your children. Even when they are not doing well, keep saying they can do well. Because when you tell them they can't do well, your words are authority in their life. It goes there and stays. So all they are hearing is that my mom said I can't do well, my dad said I can't do well. Words. Many wealthy people, if you engage them, you will see that they talk differently from poor people. They talk differently. They think differently. And because they think differently, they reflect their thinking through their words. You can win by words. You can also lose by words. Your life can change if you can start speaking the right things concerning yourself. Your life can be totally transformed if you can start speaking the right thing concerning yourself. If you can change your language, your life can be totally transformed. Negative situation will get worse by wrong words. And positive situation can turn bad by wrong words. But if you know how to use words right, you can turn negative situation to positive and sustain the right situation. If you see people who have been wealthy consistently for a number of years, it is because they have the right words. They are constantly speaking to their destiny. The Christians pray, the Muslims pray. Sometimes listen to the prayers. That's how you will know who is ready to be rich and who is ready to be poor. It was said about two people who went to pray. One was a wealthy man, the other was a very poor man. And while the guy was busy shouting on God, God, answer me! Answer me! House rent, answer me! And the rich person thought that, why are you shouting at God? Do you know who God is? And the rich person came and tapped the poor and said, come, how much is your house rent? 50,000! 50,000! Say, hold on, stop shouting, I'll give you 100,000. Go and pay your house rent. Don't disturb God. I need to talk to him. You need to listen to me. Because what do we do when we pray? We complain. Oh Lord, change my life! Change my life! Change my life! And where God is, He's saying, I have changed it. I have changed it. I have changed it. You are using your words to make it worse. Change my story. Which story? How many stories? Words are powerful. You know the irony of words and what makes them so delicate is that words are free. You don't pay for them. You don't pay to speak. Somebody say I'm a billionaire. Say it loud. Say I'm a billionaire. Somebody say I'm a billionaire in dollars. Say I'm the richest man in the world. Say I'm the richest woman in the world. Say I'm the wealthiest. Did you pay to speak those words? So many a times, because some things are free, we take them for granted. Because words are free, many of us will take them for granted. In fact, we now use the wrong ones, free of charge. It's like a prisoner, it's like somebody who is free and saw a prison, entered inside, saw the key, lock it and threw the key away. As I like here. That's how we use words to imprison ourselves. And we think that God will help us. God will not help you beyond the extent of your words. He won't. The challenge is because of what you are going through. What you have going through has reduced the intensity of your speaking. Many years ago, I started speaking. My elder sister told me one day, say, keep quiet. They don't talk like that. I said, no, ma, I will talk like that. As if I've been talking less than this before now. And things are like this. Imagine if I was talking even much more lesser. Things would have been worse. You were not saying it. So when my elder sister said, no, stop talking. You don't talk like that. I said, no, I must talk like that. Many of you in this family, you don't talk like this. That's why your life have remained like this. Would it be that the reason why you are where you are is because of the way you speak? The reason why you are where you are is because of you can't challenge the status quo with your words? See, sometimes you may not see it. Keep speaking it. After some time, you will see it. Experiments has been conducted where somebody took somebody and went and said, this is white. And they say, no, it's red. They say, white. They come and say, it is white. It is white. It is white. After some time, the person who used to say it is red, it's like it's beginning to look like white. Before you know it, you say, it's white, pure white, very white. They have used words to convince the person to believe a lie. Many of us go to some religious organizations that tell us lies. And we believe those lies. Because they have told those lies from generation to generation to generation to generation. You grew up in that lie. Hope you know it's a lie that you are poor. Okay, nobody responded to me. Hope you know it's a lie that you are poor. Hope you know it's a lie that you are from a poor family. Nobody was born into any poor family. We only chose to be poor. If you are born into any poor family, start the rich family. Start it. By words. Start telling yourself, I'm not part of this poor family. I am a rich family. My own destiny is different. My own life will turn out better. I will become wealthy. It doesn't matter what people are saying. I will make it. Words are free, but their effect will cost you a lot. The effect will cost you a lot. Let's look at a few vocabulary of the poor. Whenever you see poor people speaking, these are the things you will hear them speak. It is too expensive. I cannot afford it. Is a vocabulary of the poor. So if you have been saying it before now, it's time to stop. Never say it is too expensive. Never say I cannot afford it. Tell them I am coming. Is that better? I remember those days when we go for shopping. We used to write the lists of what we want to shop and write the possible amount and sum it up to be sure that we have the money before we go and shop. But I've discovered that in recent time, I no longer do that. We just walk into a shopping mall, shop as many as we can shop, and I just bring out the card and pay. Before now, I could not afford it. But now, I can afford it. When I could not afford it, I was not saying I could not afford it. I enter some places and I will price things. Before I had a car, I have priced many cars before. Enter the car. Tell the person, start it. The engine is not sounding well. I don't like this engine. Do you have another one? And it's okay, there's another one. Yeah, I'll start that engine. Okay, this one sounds better. Put on the AC. Oh, no, I don't like this AC. Do you have another one? Okay, I have another one. I enter. Okay, how much is this one? This one looks good. It's 10 million. Oh, 10 million? Okay, that's okay. 10 million. Can you do 7 million? Okay, let's do 8 million. Okay, I'm coming back. Just ensure you keep this one for me. Just keep this one for me. I'm coming back. And I will go. 2 years later, I'm not back. And by the time I'm passing the place, they've sold the car. I said, why did this guy sell my car? I'll go and price another one. Many a times, our words makes us timid. I cannot afford it will block you from the things you attempt. You can't go and price Rolls Royce because what? You can't afford it. One of my friends in the US had an experience. It was in Dubai. A very good experience. His son was to celebrate maybe his 10th year birthday or something. And the son demanded that, Daddy, I want to enter into a Rolls Royce. And the man said, you have asked for something very difficult though. I don't have money to buy Rolls Royce. How will I? He said, Daddy, that's the gift I want. You just want to enter Rolls Royce? He said, yes. He said his wife she's a very crazy woman. And some of us need to become crazy for us to succeed. He said, my wife is a very crazy woman. She heard what my son told me. And by the time she came back from work the next day, she handed me over a card of a Rolls Royce dealer. I said, this woman, you want to kill me? You want to, what do you want? What are you planning? He said, go and see the man and tell him what your son wants. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. Boldness, confidence. And you don't get it by just thinking. You get it by thinking and verbalizing it. And that's how the guy went timidly. It's only once that man can die. Man cannot die twice. And he carried the card. I want to see so and so. It's okay, that's our boss. He's inside the office, that is inside the office, that is inside the office. He said, when he got to this man's office, it's like paradise. The man said, are you the one that your son wants to drive a Rolls Royce? He said, yes. He said he wants to drive a Rolls Royce for his birthday. Oh, wow. Okay, no problem. I have made arrangements for the Rolls Royce that he will drive. He said, thank you. Thank you. I'm so grateful. You have made my dream a reality. And on the birthday of the boy, they took the boy and went there. It was the man himself that said, I will drive you. You guys sit at the back. And the owner of the Rolls Royce company drove them around Abu Dhabi. Round Abu Dhabi, told them everything. And came back. And dropped them. And this, my friend, said he was curious. And he asked the man, sorry please, I want to know, do you do this for all your customers? He said, no, really. He said, why did you do it for us? He said, well, then you don't know what I've just done. Has done in the life of that your son. He said, this your son who grew up with that impression. I have driven a race. See, for him to even have that desire, you need to encourage him. He said, to be sincere, that you never can tell that most people have walked in here with short makeup and bought 2 Rolls Royce. So I never can tell. You may just be testing me. You may just come and buy Rolls Royce tomorrow. My friend said he left there with changed mentality. Dear things. Enter the car shop. Price it. Don't ever say it is too expensive. I can't afford it. Somebody say, I've done that before. It didn't work. Why will you do it once? You have spoken 1 negative word. You need 10. So the first time you said it's expensive, go and do it 10 times to cancel 1. Do it again to cancel the other. It's war of words. It is war. You fight it with words. If you want to fight physical fights, you fight it, you give blow, give blow, give blow. The strongest person will be the one to survive. Is that not so? Hey, that's the way it is in the world, in words. You keep saying it. As they are bringing negative words, you keep saying it. You are saying it, they are saying it. You are saying it, they are saying it. You keep saying it and you keep moving forward. That's the way they do it. So never say, it's too expensive, I can't afford it. Especially I can't afford it. Even if something is expensive, yeah, you can afford it. I don't understand whether you are, something can be expensive or you can afford it. You know, I wanted to buy a chain wristwatch, a gold chain wristwatch last month. And when I took it, the guy said 4,000 dirham. That's 400,000 naira. I looked at it. I wore it. I said it's nice. Very nice. I like it. Keep it for me, I'm coming. I said, keep it for me, I'm coming. And I'm coming. Somebody say, I'm coming. Are you coming? When will you come? Very soon. Very soon. I'm coming. Because how do you know wealthy people? You know wealthy people by the things they say. It is very easy to identify a poor person in the midst of people, many people. You know why? They will talk poverty. You hear people use words like, we the poor masses. How many of you are part of the poor masses? Eh? We the poor masses. God forbid. Nigeria is full of poor people. Minus me. Why are you talking? Is it, are we fighting? Nigeria is full of undeveloped people, minus me. Africa is a third world country and is full of third world people, minus me. I'm not part of it. And I say with all confidence and boldness, because nobody will arrest me for saying it. I hope you know that by literal speaking, when you say you are the richest man in the whole world, they should arrest you. Because you are not. That is, what do they call it in criminal investigation? When you are impersonation. The richest man in the world is who? Not Bill Gates. Jeff Bezos. Okay, Bill Gates are taking over. Whoever it is. But there's somebody who is the richest. Why are you not claiming the richest? They should arrest you. They should arrest you. But they will not arrest you. The poor masses. You will hear the poor say things like, money is very scarce. Money is very scarce. In Nigeria, to make money is very difficult. Money don't grow on trees, oh. They will ask you, does money grow on trees? You two will say, no. My own money, they grow on trees. Spiritual trees. I pluck them, put them together in an idea, deploy them in the realm of the physical, and people pay me. That's money growing on trees. You hear words like, let us cut our coats according to our size. You don't hear rich people say things like that. Never. You don't hear wealthy people say things like that. Cut your coat according to your size. They not even amended it for us. Cut your coat according to your material. If you need to cut your coat according to your size, must you be the small size? You can be the big size. You will hear poor people say things like, rich people are bad people. They are doing something, Joe. They are right. If you are a rich person and you are a good person, something is wrong. There's something you are not getting right. You will soon become poor. Yes. If everybody say you are a good person, a rich man, something is wrong somewhere. You are doing something wrong. Because even God is not good to everybody. By their own perception. I hope you know some people, they feel that God is their enemy. Say, God has forgotten me. God did not remember me. You say rich people are bad people. Yes, they are bad people. And why do they call you bad? Because they ask for money. You did not give them. They label you. See, they are evil people. They do not just make money like that. Nobody makes money like that. Everybody must do something to make money. Money is spiritual. Wealth is spiritual. If you say they did something, true, they did something. You better go and ask them what they did. And see whether you can do the same. And become wealthy. Than castigating them. It is very difficult to succeed in this country. Very difficult. This country is so difficult. For you to succeed, you need to do a lot of things. That's the vocabulary of the poor. All they see is difficulties. They don't see possibilities. They see difficulties. They don't see possibilities. Have you also heard this one in Nigeria? Rich people, they are all thieves, Jare. They are all thieves. Stolen money. Somebody has even said one day that I did ritual. I said, yes, it's true. You are not blind, no. Correct ritual. How can you become wealthy without doing ritual? You must do ritual. Ideas are ritual. Products are ritual. You are putting things together. Starting a business is ritual. They even give you certificate for it. It's called Corporate Affairs Commission Certificate. It's ritual. Register business ritual. You hear words like, to be a man. It's not a day job. Many of you are saying this thing, but you don't know the implication. You just say it casually. There is nothing called casual words. You say them, they stay there. To be a man is not a day job. What you are implying is that it's difficult to succeed. That's what you are implying. To be a man is a day job. Because when your mother gave birth to you, the moment he gave birth to you, you became a man. Potentially. But you grow. You grow to become a man. But what they are really implying is not that process of becoming a man. They are implying that it's difficult to succeed. And the reservoir of words are thoughts. Thoughts produce words. And as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. So when he is talking who he is. So when you say to be a man is not a day job, you have really implied that I cannot succeed like that. You hear poor people say, things are very hard. Have you heard things like that? Things are hard, though. The country hard. The country is not smiling. How does country smile? Say the country is not smiling. Yoruba people will say, Igboro Reni. Did I get it right? Igboro Reni. Outside is not smiling. How does outside start smiling? If outside is not smiling, you smile. You smile. You speak. You use words to create what you want. You hear poor people say words like, we cannot. We are not able. It's a regular word. Any day my boy said, I cannot, I said, shut up, you can. Say I can, say I can. Say I can. But that shut up your mouth. Never say you cannot. Because if you say you can, then you can. If you say you cannot, you can never. Your words are powerful. They lead you. They push you. They carry you to where you ought to be. And if it's negative, they take you there. If it's positive, they take you there. So don't toy with words. Don't toy with words. Don't toy with words. Don't say let's face reality. Don't say let's face reality. What reality are you facing? My reality is wealth. That's the reality I want to face. The reality is that I want to succeed. That's the reality I want to face. Why would you be facing negative reality when you could as well face positive reality and get something done? The vocabulary of the rich, of the wealthy. Yes, I can. I can. You see them when they are signing contracts, yeah, we will do it. I can do it. The I can do it spirit is always there with them. And they verbalize it. I can't. We will transform Africa. Have you heard some rich people talking? Someone like Dangote will tell you that Africa is going through development. And as a company, we found it very necessary to be part of that emergence of the development of Africa. So we are trading funds, putting resources together to ensure that Africa becomes very developed. These are words of the rich. It makes me get inspired. I am the solution to Africa's problem. I thought I have somebody who will counter that. I thought I have somebody who will copy that. I'm a solution to the problem of Africa. Africa is looking for me. You are looking for me too. No, you are looking for me. You guys are looking for me. You will need me in your life. You will need my products in your life. You will need my services in your life. You will buy my products. You patronize me. Don't drag these things with me. I'm the one talking here. I didn't start today. I've been saying it. If you know me, you will know I've been saying it. As a teenager, I have been saying it. We hear, we can make it. I can make it. I can make it. I thought somebody would say, I can make it. Somebody say, yes, I can. Say, yes, I can make it. Say, I will make it. Say, I'm making it already. You hear them say words like money is everywhere. For those of you who have been close to me, you would have heard me say it many times. Nigeria is so rich. But most Nigerians are so blind they can't see the money. But I'm one of the people who are seeing. I see money. I smell money. I perceive money. I make money. Money answer to me. You hear them say there is prosperity in the land. Prosperity is everywhere. When you really see true rich people, they wonder why some people are poor. Yeah, I used to wonder. To be sincere with you, I've not gotten to where I'm going. I know for some people it's a process, and I can see that they are going there. But for some people who are not in the process at all, I used to wonder How come you never sit down to think, to know that you can become wealthy? How come? If you have never planned to become wealthy, something is wrong somewhere. So you see wealthy people, you feel that that's wealthy people. In fact, the things that are happening now is that wealthy people might be in the midst of poor people, but when they start making wealth, they start moving. They start moving. They can move from Okerube to Akuonjo. After some time, they move from Akuonjo to Ikeja. Oftentimes they say, I beg, I don't like all this Ikeja old life. And they move from Ikeja to Ikoyi. And before you know it, they find themselves like me in Banana Island. That's where I'm going. That's my journey. I don't know of your journey, but that's my own journey. My journey, I've already mapped it out. That's where I'm going. I'm going from Africa to the entire world. You know, I've always been saying it that one day I will stand at the UN National Assembly and address the entire assembly. And it will happen very frequently. When you say, oh, this man, you have started again. You can talk too much. That's why I'm making some things you are not making it. If you talk like me, chances are you'll get my results. It's only a matter of time. See, these things accumulate. The more you are saying them, the more they accumulate. The more you are saying them, the more they accumulate. When your heavens are full, they rain down heavily. That's when you will see somebody who was poor for the last 10 years, and the kind of money is now controlling in 1 year. You'll be wondering, where did it come from? It is the heavens that have been full that are pouring down. You should be ready to get your heavens full by words. Speak the right words. When your wife asks you next time, honey, we need money, don't tell her there's no money. There's money! You know, I tell this story everywhere I go, that I have been embarrassed by a landlord before. The landlord gave me quit notice, gave me warning, gave me quit notice, gave me final notice to quit. and I still remain in the house. Why? Late rent payment. I was paying the rent instrumentally. Some of you are here, you are paying instrumentally. Don't make me feel like I was doing something bad. This was instrumental. Instrumental rent payment. Especially in Nigeria where you pay per year. Other parts of the country you pay per month. And it's easier. So one day, I came back home. My wife said, they brought a letter for you. I said, who brought the letter? He said, it's the agent. I said, is there food I want to eat? He said, won't you look at the letter? I said, for what? I already know what is in the letter. Why should I look at it? He said, you and this your arrogant faith. I said, yes, that's where I'm going. You can't threaten an estate owner with rent. That was my mentality. You cannot threaten an estate owner with rent. Then we have not started pertinence, so don't get me wrong, go. We have not started pertinence. I say you can't threaten an estate owner with rent. Give me my food. Somebody who was living in a rented apartment, they have given you warning, they have given you quit, they have given you final notice to quit. And you are still talking nonsense and saying you can't threaten an estate owner with rent. But today, I own estates. Yes, literally. Yes. Because of the things I was saying. If you envy me, say your own. You know, I've been saying that I will get private jet. So people cannot say it like, private jet. Let me drive pencil mouth, boss. But you talk about private jet. Don't worry, pencil mouth will come, Lexus mouth will come, Mercedes mouth will come, and private jet will come. You hear rich people say something like this. If you you can try, you can make it. I remember many years ago, I met with one of my mentors. He said, wisdom, you can make it. I said, sir, how? He said, go and give me 50 things you want to do to succeed. I said, sir. He said, go and give me. When I came with the 50 things, he said, let me tell you what this has done to you. It has made you aware that there are up to 50 things you can do. Before you didn't know. You were looking at one thing, two things. He said, but by me challenging you to go and write 50, you begin to search, and now you can have up to 50 things you want to do to succeed. So I told you, wisdom, you can make it. Tell your children they can make it. Tell your wife she can make it. Tell your husband you can make it. Don't be a knife, be a wife. Knife cut their husband. Is this what they call a man? Are you a man? So when men are being called, you will appear. So you call yourself a man. Look you from head to toe, reduce you from 10 degrees to 1 degree. And the man is walking. Now, before he was walking like this, now he has to walk like this. Because the wife has reduced him. Women, speak good words to your husband. He might not be responding well now, but keep speaking it. Keep speaking it. He will respond very soon. My wife, once in a while, she will call me. So I want to bless you. Hey, I enjoy that time. I'll just bring down my head. Bless me, my dear. And she will start pouring out blessing. You will be the head, you will not be the tail. Amen. You will succeed in whatever you do. Amen. I receive those words. I want to end because there are many other things. Let me quickly run through it. You hear rich people say things like, riches, wealth are in my DNA. They are strong words. I have a DNA of wealthy people. It means no matter what happens, I will become wealthy. Your children have your DNA. Is that not so? And what that means is that no matter what happens, they will look like you. They will say things like, I was made for a good life. I was made for prosperity. They will say things like, success is mine. Prosperity is mine. Good life is mine. Riches are mine. I will succeed. So let me close by this. There are 3 ways words are used. Number 1 is the internal speaking. Is what? The internal speaking. Because when people say, I have spoken the words, it didn't work. Sometimes your internal speaking has not aligned with your external speaking. So there's one that is in your heart. You keep talking it in your heart. Nobody's hearing it. You need to find time to verbalize the things that are in your heart so that they can align with the things you are saying physically. Then the third part is the one that people speak over you. Please find people to speak good words to you. Maybe your pastor, maybe your mentor, maybe your parents. Do something that can make them speak words to you. I did something recently for my mom, and she told me, he said, where you remove this money from, it will never dry up. Hey! Yes! Somebody say yes. I've done something for my mentor. Immediately I did that thing, he said, wisdom, you have crossed the line. Do you know what it means to cross the line? It means you can't come back again. I've done something for some people. The person told me, say, look, you can never die. Somebody has told me, rather than you dying, I will die on your behalf. I'm telling you the truth. You need to get people to be able to speak this kind of words to your life. Words are powerful. Words are powerful. So 3 ways. The one you speak inside your heart, the one you speak physically, and the one people speak over you. You must always have those things working for you. So right now, I want you to speak words concerning yourself. I don't know what you have been speaking in your heart. I want you to rise up on your feet and begin to say some things concerning yourself. It's not really prayer, it's about war of words. Fight negative words. Every negativity in my life, I counter it. I declare positivity. I declare I will make it in this life. I declare that I'm succeeding. When things are happening, we make things happen. When life is going down, my own life will be coming up. When people are poor, I will be rich. Things will work in my favor. Doors will open concerning me. I am rich. I am wise. I am intelligent. I can do things. I can succeed. Anything I do prosper. I enter into a high dimension of wealth. Money is mine. Wealth is mine. Riches are mine. Prosperity are mine. I come from a family of wealthy people. I come from a family of wealthy people. I have the DNA of wealth. I have wealth running in my bones. I am not poor. I can never be poor. I am rich. I am powerful. I will affect my generation with my wealth. I will help people to become wealthy. I'm a wealth maker. I'm a wealth maker. I make wealthy people. I change situations. I change circumstances. I am light. I am not darkness. I move. I can never be stopped. The world is waiting to hear from me. The world will use my products. The world will use my services. When there are common things, I will produce uncommon things. Uncommon things are coming out of me. I have what it takes to succeed. I have what it takes to succeed. I declare concerning you, you will succeed. You will make it. Every negative word that has been spoken concerning you, we counter it with positive words. In the name of Jesus. You will not die poor. You will not die beggarly. Nothing bad will remain in your life. In the name of Jesus. If they have caused your family with poverty, that poverty expires from you. You are now the light of your family. From you, wealth will emanate. Go back to your family and announce to them, the latest millionaire has occurred, has appeared, has emerged. And when they say, where is he? Say, look at him. Somebody, can you put your hand in your pocket? If you don't have pocket, put your hand on your waist. And say, look at him. With swag. With swag. You know, I was so intoxicated with this word thing that I went to tell my sister one time, 10 years ago, I said, from today, if I ever ask you for 1 naira, know that something is wrong with me. He said, shut up your mouth, they don't talk so. They don't talk like that. That time maybe I was maybe 23 or 24. He said, don't talk like that. I said, I will talk like that. I didn't have money to go to the work the next day. I called my boss. I said, pick me up. I have scattered ground. I have turned tables. And he picked me up. We got to work. I said, even to go back home, please. I can't go and beg anybody money at home. Because some of us are too common. We have been accommodated in our comfort zone. So we are now relaxed. You are going to work, they give you transport. Marry transport, Balola. They give you food. At the age of 18, I rented my first apartment in collaboration with one of my friends. Two of us to put money together. I brought 60%, he brought 40%. We rented an apartment, one room, and we're there. 18. Just to say, I want to be responsible. In the next Wisdom for Wealth, I'm going to be talking to us about responsibility. That's one of the things that are killing a lot of young people. We have so many opportunities to become maximized because they're not responsible. So go back to your home now and say, call your children and say, your dad is a billionaire. My children, you can't convince them otherwise that I'm not a billionaire. To them, their daddy is the owner of the estate where they live in the US. I'm telling you. To them. You feel their daddy is the owner. Daddy, this is your house. Yes. It's my house. You can't buy it. The moment I enter that estate, I say, wow, it would be lovely to have this, even in the US. I'm having it. You are envying me. You are envying me. I'm having it. I'm not just having it in the US. I'm having it in all the states in the US. I'm having it in Canada. I'm having it in the UK. I'm having it everywhere. I have named it. Oh, you guys don't know me. The estate, I have named it. I won't tell you the name so that you don't go and copy it. I have named it. What is the name of your child? What's the name of your child? Who named him? Who named him? You. Is that what he's still bearing to now? That's what he still bears. Because you named him. Name your estate. Name your car. Name your house. Name your destiny. Name where you want to travel to. Name it. Don't be afraid. Whenever I fly and I fly economy, I'll be telling people in first class, I'm coming. One day I literally went to tell somebody, I said, this is I'm coming. And the person would have been looking at me like, this guy is mad. I'm coming. Can I afford to fly business class or first class? Now, yes, I can. But I'm waiting until I can really afford to fly it. If I buy one ticket, I could have afforded to buy 10 tickets. I can afford it. I can afford it. For the rich, there's nothing called I cannot afford it. We afford anything. I can buy an aircraft. I can buy a whole estate. I can buy it with my money. Not your money, my money. Ego. Owo. Have you said owo? My money. It's not your money. If it's your money, you'll be angry. But because it's my money, I will spend it the way I want to spend it. From today, at least once every week, lock yourself up and war with words. War with words. Tell yourself it doesn't matter what I'm seeing. It doesn't matter. What I am saying is what I will see. What I am saying is what I will see. And start saying the right things. Try it for 1 month. Don't say one negative thing. You will see the effect of it. I'm telling you the truth. Some of us will say a lot of wrong things. In fact, when we leave here now, when we get back home, we forget everything we have learned here now. We go and start saying it again. Well, that is wisdom is saying. Wisdom. It's not that easy now. To just be saying right things when you can see wrong things. And you are seeing wrong things, you are still saying the right things. It's not easy. Well, let's face reality, Jare. What I'm saying to you, by the time we appear at the next Wisdom for Wealth, you would have been handling wealth like this. Amen. Wealth would have been physical for you. Amen. And that will be your portion. Amen. Thank you very much. I appreciate you.